It's me, Atofarita, Angela, whoever you want me to be. Thank you for coming back to my YouTube page. And today I just want to make some clarifications about my previous videos because even though the majority of the people that are subscribing and commenting get the general information that I'm trying to share, some of you appear to have some mental health issues, and I want to set that to rest. First of all, let me just say nobody can come on my channel and tell me how I should be describing my own experience in Nigeria. Okay? Not gonna let you do it. You can't tell me how you think I should describe what I've been experiencing in my 2.5 year stay in Nigeria. I am here to tell the truth, 100%, the good, bad, and the ugly. And I don't care if you're from Nigeria or anywhere else. If you don't like it, get off my channel. Period, point blank. We'll solve that. Okay, so moving right along. I want everybody to know that the videos that I'm putting out is going to be a compilation of my 2.5 year stay here, telling you about everything that I've went through, good, bad, and the ugly. So it's up to you. It's at your discretion how you take that information and utilize it. I am just a messenger here, sharing my experience thus far in my 2.5 year stay here in the country. Okay? So moving on. So what I want to talk about now is just okay. I'm going to talk about what's going on with me currently here in March 2024. I think I mentioned I have a business called Vestasha Ltd, and then I have an NGO. The name is still pending. But anyway, so both of the businesses are going to be the main framework is going to be to uplift the youth, women, and children, to empower youth, women, and children. I have specifically targeted with both my NGO and my business people from 18 to 30. But I'm also going to be reaching out to kids from 6. I'm just going to say from people from 6 to 30 and just put it all in one group. The reason why I'm saying it because there's a whole lot to cover. So what I'm trying to do is to, first of all, the women in Nigeria are the backbone of Nigeria. Ooh, I think some men are going to be very mad. Ooh, but it's the truth. The women here are the backbone of Nigeria. You can see these women out pulling cassava with babies strapped to their back and pregnant in the hot sun. They have other children at home. They still go home, attend to those children, cook, clean, attend to the husband sexually, emotionally, and all of that stuff. And 9 times out of 10, they are responsible for the majority of things outside of the finance. And anyway, I'm not going to elaborate too much on that. So anyway, the women are the backbone. So my focus is to try to get assistance in order for these women to be empowered, to not be so stressed in these relationships where a lot of the times the men are physically abusive, emotionally abusive to the women. There are some okay marriages and there are some good marriages, but you find a lot of them where um, the women will just tell you that they suffering. So those are the people that I want to assist. When I say this, I'm saying that you have we have a very high illiteracy rate here in Nigeria. Um, a lot of those women didn't get the opportunity to go to school for whatever reason, and they would like to go to school. So even creating some type of environment or an endowment fund to put those women in a position where they can go back to like a evening school or a weekend school, and we can get people to come in the evening on the weekend to allow these people to complete their education or to even start their education so that they can be a little more profitable going forward, because a lot of them I think would even go to university after they complete, the primary education. So that's one of the things. Another thing is skills. Uh, some type of skills enrichment. Right now, they do have a lot of things available from what I've been told, like tailoring, um, hair, doing hair, and stuff like that. But, and that's fine, but I think we need to focus on more modern things like IT, creating apps, computer programming, um, app uh, design, and all of that kind of stuff. That's going to be the things that really bring this country out of poverty. Not to say that being a tailor and doing hair and barbering don't help people, because it does, and I'm not trying to minimize the importance of that. But I'm saying to really uplift this country and uplift the poverty, we need to focus on more high tech areas in agriculture. So that's another thing that I'm focused on: agriculture, getting people to want to farm. The people in school or the children in school, high school level, making that a course requisite. I'm sorry, of course, making that a course curriculum where people can go in, take this course, get credit for it, and as they come out, they get a certificate, and we give them some kind of discount on land, so that they can start farming and stuff. So it's a whole lot of things that I've been thinking about. So that's where I'm at. So I want you guys to understand that I'm, even though I came here initially because I was married to a Nigerian, and I'm currently in the divorce process. Currently, I'm not divorced, I'm currently in the divorce process. And I just decided to stay and try to do my own thing here because I see so much opportunity in Nigeria. Nigeria, we have over 280 million people here, and most of that, out of that, about 260 million are under 30. So it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see the power that you have with this being such a young country. So looking at that, if you see a lot of Nigerians, once they are able to get out of Nigeria and they go abroad, you see how they tend to excel past every other ethnic group in that specific country. Why? Why? Because they learn to conform and assimilate in these places. See, this is what I keep trying to explain to the people here. Because here you see people just doing any kind of thing, living any kind of way, not really using their brains to do things, just kind of all over the place. And it's because there's no accountability. There's no accountability from the government. There's no accountability in the school. There's no really accountability. Accountability is not enforced. But when they japa and go to other countries, it is enforced. So once a Nigerian is placed in another environment, because you can put a Nigerian all the way in the North Pole, drop him off with some rations, and say, I'll see you in 1 year, and you come back, he'll be alive. He would have built him an igloo or whatever. He would have a ice farm somewhere and probably have created some kind of new animal that he's got sledding him back and forth. That is the duration of a Nigerian. This is the truth. Now, y'all can get mad at me on that, but it's the truth. With that being said, my purpose, and I'm a spiritualist, so I deal with a lot of people here on spirituality, being in babalaos, regular people, religious people, Christians, whatever. I chat them all. They all talk to me. I chat them all. I don't care about anybody's religion. If people come to me and talk to me about specific things, if I can assist them, I do. When I say I'm a spiritualist, I mean I deal with the ancestors. And I don't really want to get that involved because I think I'm going to create a channel specifically for that. But I deal with the ancestors, and it's a lot of things I can see in the future. It's a lot of things I can tell you that's going on at the present time, just depending upon some things that I can see with you, or just a few questions I can ask, and I can tell you some things. So I've met a lot of people like that, and I've created friendships and maintained friendships with people because they see me as somebody different. People ask me, well, why do you still stay there? Because my prior videos, it just seemed more negative, in a negative light about Nigeria, and that's true. But just like I said, I am showing my progression in the 2.5 years that I have been here, and I'm telling you the things that I have been through. So, now that you guys understand the gist of the videos that I already have and the ones that are yet to come, you will begin to see the progression of videos and where I started. I'm telling you when I first came here, blah, 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 this is what happened. And it still occurs from time to time until where I am now. Like right now, like I said, I have a business, I have an NGO, I'm working toward doing this for the citizens or a specific group of people, due to the fact that we are in a place that's high poverty. You are seeing a lot of what they call Yahoo boys, which are the internet scammers, the love scammers or whatever, and then here they call ashawo, or prostitutes. You're beginning to see girls as young as 13 now selling their bodies just to eat or feed. So I go to a lot of meetings that are being held in different governmental offices, and I relay my input along with other people on ways to eradicate the issues. What can we do as a country to try to eliminate poverty, to eliminate prostitution and the drug use, the scamming. I don't know if you guys have saw last year where the United States came to Nigeria and extradited two teenage boys and took them to the U.S. and are charging them with murder because a Caucasian guy was scammed, and he thought he was talking to a young lady when in actuality he was talking to these guys, and they may have exchanged some nude photos or whatever. And so our guys here threatened to put the stuff online, and the guy killed himself. And so now these two guys have been removed from Nigeria to U.S. to face criminal charges. And I brought this to the government, and I said, look at this situation right here. If we don't get something in place, we're going to see a lot more of this, but probably on a bigger scale. And we have the resources. Uh, we have the agricultural resources, the mineral resources, the resources that Africa as a continent, and we're not just speaking about Nigeria, I said Africa as a continent. The resources that we have available, the continent should be stronger financially than the Western world. We should be doing way better than Europe, USA, Canada. Way better. Way better. But it's the bad behavior of a few, the corruption, that those people are. It is those people at the top, and the how big the corruption is, that has made it difficult for the continent to really grow and be the contender it could be with Europe. And the reason, my opinion, the reason that is happening is because the Western leaders are using our leaders, the African leaders, as puppets. They are still controlling Africa from abroad. You know, it's like us as black people. And people gonna get mad when I say this, and I'm gonna say it. Blacks, we are the most defective race on the planet. Why? So, I'm gonna say colonization interrupted our growth. Prior to being colonized, we had our own life, we had our own system of living, religious or whatever. We had all of it down to a science. We were going along, whatever, until colonization happened. Once colonization happened, interrupted us, it seems like from that point, we have been put in like a deficit. That deficit has created a genealogical defect that has been passed on from generation to generation, and it exists now. The number one thing is religion. You guys better stay out of my comment section. Don't send no crazy stuff to me because I'm saying religion is the number one defect of black people, because it is. I said it now. Let me tell you something. This is my channel. I can say my opinion. If you don't like it, get the hell off of it. Religion, Christianity. Christianity is killing us. I said it. What you gonna do? Before there was Christianity, what did we have? We had our own African spirituality that we were living fine and well with before white men came and beat Christianity into our ancestors. And we've been miserable fools ever since. That's right, I said it. I don't care if you like it. I said what I said. I'm not religious. I don't believe in religion. To me, the Bible is just like Greek mythology. Now you do the math. You do the math. I said what I said. Anybody don't like what I said, snap off my channel. This is my channel. I can say what I want to say. Christianity is killing us in Africa and all over the world. It is. We have to go back to our own religions, our own beliefs, before the white man came and beat it into our ancestors. We were fine before they came. We were fine. And I'm going to say, I respect all people's religion. However you live your life is none of my business, none of my concern, as long as you don't try to invoke that on me. Because the only people that I see that try to push religion down your throat to make you choke is Christians. I have Muslim friends. I have Hindu friends. I have all kinds of friends, and you could talk to them when they find out that I'm a spiritualist. They talk to me. They are interested. We share thoughts. We talk about, and that's it. But when I talk to a Christian, they condemn me. They try to convert me. Try to make me feel like me believing in our ancestors is wrong, is diabolical. But only Christians behave like that. No Muslim has ever told me that. If anything, they listen to me because I have a lot of Fulani and a lot of Hausa friends. They sit and they say, wow, I never looked at it like. They listen to me and they just say, okay, now I get it. They leave it at a Christian, oh, you are wrong. You are going to hell. Oh. Holy Ghost fire. Do you want to go to fire? This is what I hear. Only from Christians. Fulani, the Hausa, never tell me. My Hindu friends, I have Indian friends that are here, Pakistani. Nobody says that, only Christians. So, I'm saying it to say, in this country has the opportunity to explode. When I say explode, I mean be something great. Nigeria has, oh my God, if you understood the resources and the opportunities that are sitting here right in their face, it makes my head bust. So much opportunity to resurrect the economy of this country, to create job stability, financial growth, economic explosions here. But the government that is inhabiting right now does not have the capacity. Are you getting me? Poor planning, poor management, undereducated, in financial greed is what is killing Africa. Said what I said. So like right now, y'all know, I don't know if you look at the news, we are struggling here. Struggling, it's so bad now where people are stealing from trucks, stealing food off the trucks, noodles and stuff like that, because they're not able to eat. We haven't gotten to that level yet. Oh, God forbid. But that's the reality of it. People say, why don't you just leave? Why don't you just leave? People don't understand it. I'm here for a bigger reason than what you guys see. For me, it's a spiritual reason that I'm supposed to be here, and I have to stay here until the ancestors tell me it's time for me to go to the next level. This is why I'm here, and that's just the honest part of it. Next, what do I do here? So I told you the business that I have, Destasha Ltd, which is import export. I do the like temporary service, job training, situation like that, and import and export of things here. I want to stay specific to my state and sending it, all over the world, whatever. And then the next thing, I have a small transport business where I own a bus and I have a driver that transports people, from one city to the next city every day, and he pays me, weekly. So, and even that is suffering because the gas, once they removed what they call the subsidy, which was like something that they had on the gas, they kept the gas at a low price. Once they removed that subsidy in price, I mean, the gas went up. It's like 6.50 or 6.90 per liter. And if you consider that the average person lives on less than 100 American dollars a month, that is a lot. And when you consider that we don't have lights 90% of the time, but you still have to pay a light bill, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, and then what else? I don't know. I told you guys, if there's something specific you would like me to cover, let me know. Right now, this is just a midday thing because I was out and I said, let me go drop this video. I ain't got nothing else to do today. I'm chilling. I have to do a proposal for a director to present to him Monday on some ideas I have. So today I'm just taking a chill out day because I was so stressed, just thinking about so many things, how to make money here, and it's a lot of things I need that I'm not able to get, and I just can't up and go to the U.S. like that. That takes money to get to get bus ticket, to get air ticket, to travel abroad. I don't have, so I'm just sitting here and trying to think of what I can do to extend my money. You know what I mean? So anyway, if there's something specific that you guys want to see for me to address, I'll do that. But like I said, this is just a midday, how y'all doing, a type of video. I just wanted to cover about some of the comments that I had saw where people, well, not people, a few people that were Nigerians trying to shove their truth down my throat, telling me, that I shouldn't be saying this and I shouldn't be saying it, and you're not gonna tell me what the hell to say on my channel about my experience. Period. Point blank. I don't give a damn. That's just that. Now you can bring me out of my niceness by trying to tell me what to say about my experience. Who are you? No, sir, ma'am. I'm gonna tell it just the way it happened, how it's going for me. So, anyway, that's what I've got for right now. And until you guys, I need to start writing me a list of things that I want to cover. And then I'll wait for you guys to tell me about some things you would like to see me cover. And then I'll just start spitting out videos that way. I'm thinking about, do you guys think I should start carrying my camera and videotaping a day in my life so you can see me traveling on KKs or motos and stuff like that? Would that be something you guys would be interested in? Because it's really something, considering me coming from the U.S. I've never been on motorcycles and stuff like that before I came here. I've never lived in poverty before I came here. So this has all been a whole adventure to be honest, it's been a whole adventure for me, good, bad, and ugly. But with the experience, it's making me a stronger person, So anyway, that's what I've got for right now. Until the next time, you guys have a fantastic day. See you later. Bye.